Compassion in the Crown. How Queen Camilla rallied around Kate Middleton in her time of need. The hallowed halls of Buckingham Palace are no strangers to family drama. But the scene that unfolded in the summer of 2024 was unlike anything royal watchers had ever witnessed. As news spread of Kate Middleton's sudden hospitalization, the entire British public held its collective breath, wondering how the future Queen Consort would respond. What transpired over the coming days would not only cement Camilla's status as the people's princess, but serve as a powerful reminder of the compassion that can emerge even in the most trying of circumstances. It began on a mild July morning when reports surfaced that the Duchess of Cambridge had been rushed to the hospital with a serious, but undisclosed, medical condition. Understandably, panic set in among the royal family and the general public alike. With Prince William at Kate's bedside, questions swirled about the severity of her illness and the implications for the future of the monarchy. But before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates. Enter Queen Camilla. Rather than retreating behind the palace walls, the Queen Consort sprang into action, determined to offer both practical and emotional support to her daughter-in-law during this turbulent time. Forgoing her usual stately public appearances, Camilla made regular visits to the hospital, spending hours at Kate's side and ensuring that she wanted for nothing. Gone were the hints of tension that had occasionally flared up between the two women over the years. In their place, a genuine outpouring of maternal concern. Camilla was a rock for Kate, revealed a palace insider who spoke on the condition of anonymity. She dropped everything to be there for her, offering a comforting presence and making sure Kate had everything she needed to focus on her recovery. It was a side of the Queen Consort that the public rarely gets to see. Indeed, Camilla's actions stood in stark contrast to the aloof, distant image that had long dogged her in the public eye. Rather than retreating behind a veil of royal protocol, she threw open the palace doors, welcoming Kate's own family to join her vigil and keeping the wider public regularly informed of the Duchess' progress. Her heartfelt updates, delivered with a palpable mix of authority and empathy, struck a chord with the nation, softening hearts that had once been hardened against her. She's always been painted as this cold, calculating woman, but what we saw during that time was pure compassion, remarked royal commentator Simone Davies. Camilla put aside any personal differences and really stepped up as a maternal figure, not just for Kate, but for all of us watching at home. It was a masterclass in how to lead with kindness. As the days stretched into weeks, Camilla's unwavering support only seemed to deepen. She could be seen arriving at the hospital with armfuls of Kate's favorite books and magazines, or leaving with carefully selected meals to tempt the Duchess' notoriously finicky appetite. Late at night, when the cameras had long since departed, the Queen Consort would linger, offering a sympathetic ear and a gentle hand to hold. There were times when Kate was at her most vulnerable, and Camilla was the only one who could truly understand what she was going through, the palace insider revealed. As a woman who had also faced her fair share of public scrutiny and medical challenges, she knew exactly what Kate needed, not just as the future queen, but as a human being. What's more, Camilla's compassion extended beyond the hospital walls, as she worked tirelessly to shield Kate and her family from the relentless glare of the media. While other royal aides struggled to keep the ravenous press at bay, the Queen Consort employed her trademark steely resolve, issuing stern warnings and granting limited access to ensure Kate's privacy during her recovery. Camilla was like a mama bear protecting her cubs, Davies remarked. She was ruthless in defending Kate's right to heal in peace, and I think that went a long way in winning over the public. Here was this woman who had once been so vilified, now putting everything on the line for the woman set to one day wear her crown. As Kate's condition slowly improved and she was eventually discharged from the hospital, the British people let out a collective sigh of relief. But the lasting impact of Camilla's unwavering support would continue to reverberate, transforming perceptions and ushering in a new era of royal unity. This was a pivotal moment, not just for the monarchy, but for the country as a whole, Davies concluded. In the midst of so much uncertainty and anxiety, Camilla showed us that compassion, empathy, and genuine care still have a place in the highest echelons of power. It was a masterclass in leadership and a poignant reminder that even queens can possess the most human of qualities.